What's up? What's up? Mic check, mic check. Can I hear myself? Hold on. Making sure I can hear myself, because if I can't hear myself, I don't know how y'all can hear. There we go. I can hear myself now. All right. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy TGK here on another pregame show for your Dallas Mavericks. We got a special one today. Hopefully, the rookies get a lot more action today in this game today. But there's a plethora of things I want to get into today. It involves several rumors. It involves some of the players that I want to get into today, just kind of talk a little bit about them. I also want to review the last game that we had against the Oklahoma City Thunder. So there's plenty of stuff that I want to go through, so I appreciate y'all being in here. As y'all know, I'm y'all stopgap YouTuber for MAVS pregame shows leading into the upcoming season and this current summer league, man. Hope everyone is doing good. Hope everyone is doing fine. It is a Monday, man. Is it? It's a Monday, right? Yeah, Mondays, can never get used to them at all. So let me go ahead and show y'all some. I was working on some all day. I was working on stuff all day. So there is something that is going on today. And before we get into it, let's get into the rumors and the news of the Dallas Mavericks for today. All right, look at this here, guys. Look at this here. So there is this quote unquote rumor. Shout out to Coy. Shout out to We Talk Mavs. They put me onto this tweet here. It says Atlanta, Dallas, and Toronto are close on a deal, folks. So then they followed up with another tweet stating that from what I've been told, Hawks get Pascal Siakam, JaVale McGee, Mavericks get Clint Capella, the Raptors get DeAndre Hunter, Sadiq Bey, and a first-round pick. All right. That's quite a bit today, right? Like right off the bat, we're talking about rumors and being able to get our actual center that we desperately need, man. We really need a Clint Capella, and if it's going to take JaVale McGee, that'd be great. But it's not realistic right now. And that's because if there is a deal, right? If there is a deal, the deal hasn't fully come to play because the Mavericks cannot shed $5 million from McGee and take on an additional $15 million with Capella. Get what I'm saying? Like the Mavericks were capped to the point where we just can't add more salary. So Tim Hardaway Jr. has to be somewhere in this deal. If this is a deal. I was asked on Twitter if I have any belief in this or if I believe in any of this. Right now, I'm not trying to get myself hyped, so I buy zero into this. I would love for this to be a thing. I keep hearing about rumors left and right. You got Dropping Dimes 50. I don't know if he's the original Dropping Dimes 20. He mentioned Pascal Siakam today. You know the Raptors. They're hard to deal with, man. They're hard to make trades with. But if this is something, that would be great, right? I'm just not going to put all of my stock into it. But it would be nice. But that is the rumors and news for today. And yeah. Interesting turn of events. But yeah, man, we'll let that be seen. They were talking about at 4 p.m. this deal would have got done, but it was more pertaining to like the Hawks guaranteeing someone's contract, either the Hawks or Raptors, something like that. They had to guarantee someone's contract, so it didn't mean that at 4 p.m. the deal was going to get done. So I was annoyed as soon as 4 p.m. came around and I saw that we didn't make a deal. So anyway, so today the Dallas Mavericks at 7 p.m. Central Time. They take on the Philadelphia 76ers, which is going to be a good one because we are hoping that the Mavericks play lively and, you know, our actual rookies a lot more minutes today. We will be going against a formidable team in certain regards. I mean, if I'm being honest with y'all, look at this team. We look at the 76ers Summer League team. They have Paul Reed, who they just re-signed. He is going to be available for them in today's game. So that is a player to look out for because there was a lot of like rumors that, you know, or a lot of fans wanted Paul Reed here. They also have a Jaden Springer that I kind of sort of remember of. But because they didn't have any first round draft picks this year, a lot of the players I don't know. I'm not the best at this stuff. So, but I know they have Jaden Springer. I remember him, and it looks like they removed Paul Reed from their summer league roster. So Paul Reed is not playing. Never mind. It was there yesterday. It is not there today. All right. That was that. So the only player I know from Philadelphia 76ers Summer League roster is Jaden Springer. So hopefully the Dallas Mavericks can get a win today. All right. So we're going to go into 3 players on the current Mavericks Summer League roster. Talk a little bit about them. And then we'll get into the pregame show kind of a cadence kind of deal. So, all right, man, let's go ahead and let's get into this first player named Miles Burns. Let's go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, looks like I didn't put an S after Burn. It's supposed to be Miles Burns. He is a 23-year-old, 6'6" forward, 210 pounds. He played 3 seasons and Loyola Wolfpack over there in Louisiana. He transferred to Ole Miss for 1 season, where he averaged 8 points, 2.4 steals, and 5.9 rebounds per game. He is originally from Houston, Texas. He will be rocking the number 28 jersey today. So if you end up seeing Miles Burns pull something off today, look for number 28. He is a 23-year-old rookie. It looked like he had a really good season last year when you look at the numbers, because it looked like he didn't get much playing time with the Wolfpack, but he definitely got some with Ole Miss. All right, I couldn't find anything else on him. I went all through the internet to find an article on him, and I couldn't find anything. So there's that. Let's get into the next player. All right, AJ Lawson. I think we all know him as Mavericks fans. He played with the Mavericks last year. He is currently on a 2-way contract, and he is working his way up this roster. He definitely has shown potential for us. He is a athletic guard. He is a 22-year-old, 6'6", 185-pound guard. His college stats through 3 seasons were 14.2 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and he was 35% from the 3. And he is also originally from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. So I know AJ Lawson has been showing potential. Definitely. I forgot what game it was. Either was it against the Timberwolves or it was someone, but there was a game where he was just balling out. He was just having like one of those games where he was just making an impact play after impact play, and he got hurt. And he got sidelined for a little bit. But hopefully we get to see more of him today. Hopefully he gets to play more with, say, a Hardy, a Derek Lively, and a Prosper. And he will be rocking the number 9 jersey. So if you are looking for AJ Lawson of South Carolina, look for the number 9 jersey. He will be out there on the floor playing for your Dallas Mavericks. And let's get into the last player here. He is the superstar of this current roster. Go. Is none other than the Jaden Hardy, originally from Detroit, Michigan, 21 years old, 6'4" guard, 196 pounds, played for the G League, 5-star recruit, yada, 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 everything that you could think of. You know who Jaden Hardy is. Definitely had a good game. What was it, Sunday? No, Saturday. He had a good game. I would say that there were some shot selections that I did not necessarily like that I saw. But that's just kind of being nitpicky. At the end of the day, like, all you're looking for in summer league games is like there's some good effort, there's some good plays, some smart plays, that they're showing you progress or they're showing you promise, right? And Jaden Hardy was able to fill up the stat sheet. I would like to see him go off today even more with Prosper and Lively being able to get more minutes. that should be able to just make this better for him with those defensive, that defensive front court being able to get like steals or blocks. It'll lead them on more opportunities to go and score. So that is the roster. Jaden Hardy will be rocking the number 3 jersey, ladies and gentlemen, the number 3 jersey. So those were your 3 players today for our pregame show. There we go. I was like, where is the sound effect? All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn on Hallelujah. That way, spread some good luck to the squad today. Shout out to the MAVS Summer League roster, man. And we got about 20 minutes to really like dive into things. This is where I'll start jumping into the chat, but also I want to bring this back, man. I want to bring this back just one time for the one time. I don't know if it's like one time for the one time, but I'm still trying to figure out how this StreamYard thing works and to just make it more palatable. I'm trying to add a soundboard to it, but you have to buy like a little configuration thing. Anyway, let's go and get into some over-unders for today. Yes, you already know it. You already know it. All right, man. Over-unders. I hope y'all excited. It's been a minute, right? So here's what we're going to do. Where the hell? So today, we're gonna start with Jaden Hardy points. I'm going to set Jaden Hardy's points at 25.5 for today's game. I'm about to put this poll in the chat. Y'all go ahead and answer to what you think, if he will get over 25.5 points or if he will get under 25.5 points in today's game against the 76ers. Again, while you're in here, man, if y'all don't mind leaving a like, it helps send a notification across the world to all Mavs fans that, we got a Mavs pregame show going on right now. So I appreciate y'all being here, hanging out with me. But yeah, man, wanted to start off that over-under on Jaden Hardy because he did have a pretty good game last game. He didn't, I wouldn't, and it's not to be so critical. It's just like you kind of didn't see the facilitating aspect of Jaden Hardy in the last game. I believe he only had 1 assist. If we're being nitpicky, right? You were able to see Derek Lively and his potential defensive prowess. The dude is 7'1", and his wingspan is ridiculous. He was able to cover so much ground out there. And again, this is a summer league roster. I'm not trying to overhype it. That is one thing I'm trying to stray away from. But he definitely showed the ability to be able to go from guarding in the post. Then the post player passes it to a wide open guy in the corner. He goes out there to the corner guy, and the corner guy is like, man, this guy's already here with one step. Let me pass it back to the post guy. He goes right back to the post guy, and Derek Lively covers so much ground, which was refreshing to see. It was nice to see. You know what I'm saying? Like, so those things were impressive. Prosper, Omax. There was a play in the game where I would say he was like out of balance. Basically, where he ran one way, he was trying to block a 3, and then the 3 didn't go up, or the guy that was shooting the 3 didn't put it up. And Omax, knowing where he was at, knowing his positioning, he put his arm up to block it, like without looking and without fouling. Like I was really impressed. They had good activity, man. You saw Omax dive into the ground trying to get a ball. There were so many good things to report on as far as that first game. That was really impressive to see. And so shout out to them in that first game. So hopefully tonight's game is just a lot better and that they get more minutes. Jared Dudley, the coach for the Summer League team, stated that, it was an organizational decision as to why they didn't get enough minutes or get a lot of minutes. Derek Lively and Prosper, that is because they didn't get enough practices. So today, hopefully they get about 5-10 more minutes and we'll be able to see what they really got going on, man. So it's definitely exciting. Definitely looking forward to it. So let me go ahead and let's go see this over under. Let's see what y'all got, man. After 7 votes, 71% of y'all say Jaden Hardy's getting under 25.5 points. I'm gonna leave this up there for a little longer. I'm gonna see how how y'all look into this, or I mean, how y'all vote on this moving forward. All right, man. Let's jump into the comments a little bit here. Let's see. Chico says, "Can't wait to see the Rooks with more minutes." Exactly, man. That is gonna be fun to see how they're able to manage like more of a load pause in this game and see how they end up playing. And just because I said that, I have to play this. Hold on, I gotta play this. I don't have a soundboard on here yet, and I'm trying to figure that out. There's a way to do it, but yeah.
Hey yo.
Yeah. Let's get back into comments over here. What we got? Ben Price, excited to watch this one. Yeah. And I think because they are playing more minutes, that is the exciting part to see. I mean, you don't want to just see them struggle. You want to see them make if they do make mistakes, that they recover from them mid game, like, or in the game. It just shows growth, you know. So these rookies being able to display their talent is going to be fun to see. Richard says yes. Hopefully they get more time. I believe they will. Richard. D Live, Omax, and Hardy Party. Yes, sir. Larry, what's up, man? He says, TGK, what are you taking for the over-under on DL2 and Omax getting 25 minutes? It's all over Twitter right now. Oh, you know, that'll be the next poll. How about let's do that? I'm going to say that I think they get right at 25 minutes, to be honest with you. So let's do that. So I'm going to go ahead in the current poll that we got up here after 9 votes. Y'all have said and spoken loud that Hardy is getting under 25.5 points with 60% of the vote. So 6 out of 10 of y'all stated he's going to get under. I'm going to say Hardy gets over, and it's because you look at the 76ers Summer League roster, and what you see is you don't see right off the bat that there's like a defender that is going to stop Hardy, and that is solely because I don't know that roster. So let's say D Live and Prosper minutes. We're going to set it at 25 over and under. So let's get everyone involved in this. This is combined together, like individually. D Live and Prosper individually get 25 minutes over or under today's game. Y'all sound off. But Larry, to answer your question, man, I think they get right at 25. I believe they got 16 last game. I think they get right at 25 or probably under, to be completely honest. Larry says, I'm not giving up a first round pick for Capella. Me either, man. Me either. We could get into that more here in a bit. As far as that trade, like, I do want to get y'all's perspective on that trade, but I just don't know. I don't know what it's going to take to get that deal done, if it is a deal, because I have my reservations. Chico says, wait, what? I wish. Do you wish to give the pick to get Capella? Nah, man. We don't want to do that. Rich says that everyone, Capella ain't all that. Ben Price says TSJ but no picks. That's where I'm at. If it's gonna take McGee and TSJ to get Capella, you do that deal. And the reason you do that deal is because you still have part of your MLE, and you could use that part of that MLE to go get Oubre if you want to. I don't know if the Mavericks want to, but you go get Oubre. And you also have Curry. You could put them both in the mid-level exception and save your biannual for next season to get a player at that $5 million range. But I'm just saying. Chico says, I want Pascal, if anything, for the 4 spot. Yeah, I think Pascal would go to Atlanta in this situation. We would have to give up way more to be able to get Pascal. And I just don't see it. I don't see it happening. Ben Price says, we aren't getting Pascal. I don't think. If Nico pulled that off, he is truly a genius. Yes, the moniker of "In Nico We Trust" would have to be changed into something else, man. Nico the Genius. Instead of Nico We Trust, Nico the Genius, if he were to pull that off. Black Noir, what's up? He says, Drummond out here being real salty. Should have picked up a jump shot, big guy. What did he say? Let me know what he said or what he do. What the hell? I don't know. Drummond was upset. G, what's up? He says, "Are we winning tonight? Gorgeous people." G, thank you. I fancy myself every now and then, but I will say that the Dallas Mavericks, by looking at that roster, comparing the Mavs to the 76ers, the Mavs should get a dub today, like a big one. I'm talking about like 10, 15 points type of dub, man. I'm just saying. Let me check my Twitter. It look like it's going off for some reason. I don't know why. Let me double check. All right, there's no. I think he's just strictly talking the big rotation. Okay. All right, there's nothing over here. I thought it was like a trade or something. Ben Price says AJ Lawson is overrated. Always played well whenever given a few minutes, but never gets much burn. He knocks down his shots and seems like a decent, good defender. And then you corrected yourself, underrated. I was about to say, hold on, overrated. No, yeah. AJ Lawson has potential, man. And he is on that two-way deal. If the Mavericks can just kind of like upgrade it to like a vet minimum, that would be cool to see. You always root for the underdogs, and rooting for a guy like AJ Lawson to be able to be a part of the team in this way, that would be awesome. Real awesome. G says Hardy added 10 pounds of muscle this offseason already, and it shows on the that layup that he did against Chet Holmgren. Christian says I'm feeling 22 points. Yeah, he got 24 in the last game, and that was against a good roster in Oklahoma City. Tonight, I will make my prediction he gets like 30. Just watch. The roster that the 76ers got don't say nothing. I'm sorry. Jaden Springer only. Ready to see Omax and Lively. Same, man. I really would like to see Lively get credited for a block tonight. And Omax's energy on that court is awesome. Like, it's refreshing. Robert Kobe. Are they playing now? No, not yet. At 7 p.m. Central Time. Right now it's 6:52 p.m. Central Time. So they'll be playing shortly, bro. I got high hopes for Omax. Same, man. The other day, I think I got criticized on Twitter the other day or yesterday. I had said, hold on, I'm going to fix this mic some other day. But I had said that Omax is right now better than Maxey. And I said that in a way that I was projecting. I'm projecting that he is better, will be better. And they're like, he ain't stepped a foot on the NBA court. How can he be better? And all that. I'm projecting, man. Maxey can only give you around 18 to 20 minutes a night. He has bad hamstrings or quads or whatever, right? His legs are not siding with him. And Omax, for what he could do at his abilities and the muscle that he has, I just feel like he better. Sus. Big Fat Winner said, what's up, man? He says, I want to see Lively with more defense tonight. And just like Wemby, as you saw Wembayama went off the other night, I think these rookies will feel a lot more comfortable tonight. I think we're going to get some highlights tonight. I am not going to lie. I think you're going to get 2 to 3 Lively dunks, maybe 2 blocks from Lively. You're going to get another 1 to 2 threes from Omax. You're going to get a ton of highlights from Jaden Hardy. And hopefully you get a dunk or 2 from Lawson. Like, I'll be completely happy if all of that happens tonight. Richard K says, Hardy going to try and get 5 to 6 assists. So, figure scoring will be down. Okay. K Choice, TGK, will this be the... Oh, my bad. Here you go. Will this be the Hardy last Summer League game? If he has like a really, really good game of like 30 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, then yeah. What? You don't need to see more. You're right. You don't need to see more. But if he does end up having that kind of game and he plays again, I just want to see him facilitate more in the last 2 games if he continues to play. By the way, I will be on here for the first half. So like the last game I was on here all the way until the first half was done. I'm gonna stay on here until the first half, so we could just. If y'all don't mind, I'll open up the link so y'all could hop on and we could just all chat while we're watching the game together. Because here's what happened. Here's what happened in the last game. I was trying to like talk, entertain, watch the game, and I couldn't do it all at the same time. So once the game starts, we'll do like we'll open up the stream for all of us to be able to chat and watch the game together. How's that sound to y'all? I hope y'all into that. We'll try it out. We'll try it out this game, and then we'll adjust for the next one. Rel in the building. We talk Mavs, Glow Yard Gang, TGK. What's up, Rel? Appreciate the donation, bro. Thank you. And thankfully, I have added a soundboard, so now I could do this. So, appreciate the donation. Appreciate the donation. And it's a long clap. Jesus, what are they? Oh, and I got it on loop. My bad. I see. I'm getting better at this, man. Y'all gotta give me time, bro. It's gonna be all right once I figure this all out. Like there's this thing where you could utilize like the computer sound and like broadcast it through your StreamYard, and I create like a soundboard with that. But I tried to do it like with 10 minutes ago before I went live, and I was like, nah, there's no way. There's no way I could pull this off. But thank you, Ro. Big Fat says, are you sure it's Dallas pick? No, I think it's Atlanta is giving up a first round pick. Hold on, I got you, dogs. Here's what the proposed deal. Well, hold on, I don't have it up. I had it up. I got you. Give me a second. And here we go. Okay, there we go. All right, so here's the quote unquote deal. Shout out to King Bob 510 down here. This don't even make sense. So the deal is that the Raptors get a first round pick. They're getting Pascal Siakam, so they have to get that first round pick from the Hawks. The Raptors do. This is the first round pick player right here. The Raptors would be getting that first round pick from the Hawks. If I'm the Mavericks, I ain't giving up no first round pick. You got me effed up. All right. That's just me. Center, but not first round pick with you. Ray says, what's up, TGK? What's up, man? Appreciate you being in here, man. Appreciate y'all being in here. For real. Ben Price, is Nico the tribal chief in Dallas? Do you acknowledge Nico? Yes, we do. For those that know or don't know. Teflon Breed, what's up? He says, do you think Miles has a real shot to make the team or no? Oh, that's a tough one. It depends how he plays today. In the last game, I wouldn't say he had the worst game. He just missed several shots. Maybe, first game jitters. I expect to see more from Mike Miles today. Hopefully he make a couple shots and this and that. I don't know. Maybe, here's the thing. Maybe Lawson could be upgraded to a vet minimum. And if Miles is showing promise, he could be on a two-way. I just don't see Miles. Right now, it's currently constructed making the team. We are kind of guard heavy, and we don't need a shorter guard right now. That's where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Because Mike Miles, where he at? Mike Miles is 6'2". He ain't the shortest player on the team, right? But he is 6'2". Kyrie is 6'2". There you have it, right? Like, well, I don't think we will need him, but yeah, hopefully we keep him on a two-way. G says Omax will only get larger and stronger. He is already 230 pounds. Jimmy is 240 pounds for comparison. Yeah, bro. Omax is gonna be one of those players. Like, dang, all these teams missed out on Omax. He's gonna be one of those players. And I keep going back to what King said about his comparison with Kawhi Leonard. I definitely see the comparison. Now it's just up to the development to get done. the development for Omax over these next couple of years is going to be real important to be able to see what he could do offensively and also improve defensively over time. Pulling up a summer league right quick. That way I can watch that with y'all, man. All right, here we go. All right, my bad. All right, I'm gonna read a few more comments, and then once they tip off, I'm gonna open up this stream and start inviting some of y'all if y'all want to hop on. We talk Mavs. What's up? What's good, homie? Love the show. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. I spent the entire day, like for example, I don't know if you saw the graphics, right? Oh, well. I didn't even get to my prediction, right? So let's do this. So the current poll that is up there, after 16 votes for Derek Lively and Prosper's minutes tonight, y'all have a under at a 62% under. All right. So they probably getting about 25 minutes tonight or 24. But I definitely see that. I see like 24 tonight as well for both of them. But my prediction for the game tonight is definitely going to be the Mavericks winning. And I'm going to give the Mavs like a 15-point victory. So I'm going to say like 105 to 90. 105 to 90 tonight. And Ray says slightly will stream the game. I don't know if we're going to stream the game, but I know he's going to be doing a live stream. But yeah, I definitely didn't plan on doing a live stream of the game, but I'll stay for the first half. That's what I did last time. All right. Trying to see. Let me answer the last couple of comments. I'm going to open this up for y'all. Larry says, Miles is on a two-way. He's our third one. Okay. Yeah, then we can just keep him there. And if he shows promise, then we'll see, man. I'm not in a rush to get him on the team like that. You know what I'm saying? Ben Price says, Hawks sorting us out with Capella. They get Siakam and Toronto get the rest. Everyone happy. I hope it's real. I just don't know if it is. Sorry, we'll shoot the game. He said, F it, I'm streaming the game. Yeah, I saw his tweet from earlier. All right, I'm trying to see how the hell I invite y'all. So I'm gonna open this up, man. We're gonna chat in here. I think I could put this on here. So if y'all wanna hop on and just chat live in here, hop on in, man. We can chat about this game as it is going on. As looks like they're about to tip off here shortly. Coach Dudley, man. Shout out to Coach Duds. And I hope y'all enjoyed that pregame show. I know it's a shorter one. It's 30 minutes, right? For the Mavericks, whenever the actual season pops off, it's going to be an hour and 10, hour and 15 minutes before the game. Because there's a lot more things to talk about. There's a lot more things to do for a show. But today I was prepping. I was prepping during my lunch, creating the graphics and all that good stuff. So yeah, man. I appreciate y'all watching. And we are going to bring in a guest. Big Fat, what's up, man? How you doing?
I'm okay. How about you, big man?
Doing good, bro. Doing good.
All right.
What's your thoughts so far about this game that we're about to embark on tonight?
Well, I haven't looked at the Philadelphia squad, but I don't really care about a win or loss. I just want to see energy and effort. That's what Summer League is all about. It's about seeing what they can do and limiting their mistakes. It's not about stats. I mean, cool that Jabari Smith Jr. a couple nights ago, or last night, was it last night? I think he had like 38 points. Cool. He should get 38 points. He's the third pick. Like cool. But I'm not expecting much from anyone from Dallas. I just want to see effort in limiting mistakes. I don't
Mhm.
want to see Hardy commit, what was it, 4 or 5 fouls the other night. I wanted
Mhm.
I wanted to see him more minutes, more paint touches, more better screens, a few actually registered blocks, and playing tough defense.
Yep.
And Omax, I mean, the last game was perfect from him. I just want just want to see more of that. Hardy can do whatever. Everyone else got to prove themselves. That's it.
Yep. I agree, man. Like you were saying, is like limiting mistakes or learning from said mistakes. In the first possession of the Mavericks, Jaden Hardy had got a wide open. I think it was Jaden Hardy. Yeah, it was Jaden Hardy. He got a wide open shot. Oh, right now in the current possession, Derek Lively with a nice little hook shot. Nice. I might be delayed. I don't know where you're watching at. Big
No,
fat.
I just saw that too.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I be delayed, but no. In the first possession, it was McKinley Wright. He got a pick from Lively, and it was like I call it the elevator play. Whenever you set a pick, and then like the player in the middle of all of it like comes up to the top of the key, and that was Jaden Hardy that was there that received a wide open shot, but he didn't make it. But it looked like McKinley Wright just got a layup here. What we think? What we think
Now,
about McKinley Wright? I know he was on the roster last year. What do you think? You think he's gonna make it this year over Mike Miles?
well, I believe Wright is still on a two-way because
Okay.
can't. I might be wrong, but I believe you can be on a two-way up until your fourth season.
Let's see.
But
Let me pull it up.
that's just my simple understanding of it. I 100% could be wrong. I know it's like 3 or 4 years. After 4 years, I know for sure you can't be on a two-way.
Mm.
So if he's on a two-way, that'd be good. Like he's another guard we might need. Oh, that was a tough miss by Lively. Like just out of
Oh,
the range for that lob.
yeah.
But
The pass was kind of rough.
yeah, I mean, good effort though, trying to go get that thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, right. I would like to see him at least be a little bit more um, blanking
Oh,
on the word,
Omax.
involved
Omax.
in like trying to be that that the other guard, emergency guard, like what Hardy was last year. I
Yeah.
kind of want to. I hope I see that.
Yeah. It says same here. It's just man, Philly is putting it on us so far. Richard K says TGK, I will get on there, but I'm having sinus issues today. Typing better than talking, which sucks. I feel you, man. Yeah, it's all good, man. Like I said, if y'all enjoy this, I don't know. Oh, I might as well announce this right now. I don't know if I'll be able to do the game Wednesday because I believe it starts at 5, and I get off of work around 4-ish. And by the time I get home, I just don't know if the times will work out because sometimes I'll get out later than I would. So Wednesday's game pregame show is in question right now, just to put that out there. I hate saying I would have done all 4 of them, but I was like, damn, I kind of underestimated the times. Gab says, I like this big fat Don. He's got a little bit of a Theo Vaughn vibe too. What do you think about that, big fat?
Cool with that. I'm not. I don't care. But I do have one question. Do y'all want like? To me, I just want to see more summer league games. I wish it was more like a full 3 week, like 7 games kind of thing instead of 4 games in in a week and a half. I kind of wish it was like a 7-game series. Like no matter what, you get 7 games, like a playoff series. I just kind of wish it was longer because I don't think you see as much as you could from like these
40
guys
games.
that you really want to see from like AJ Lawson. If he had more games last year, like he was really good. He might have been our breakout uh, uh, performer
Yeah,
from last year's summer league.
Hardy
Like if
having
he
a
had,
rough time right now. I
yeah,
just saw
I mean we're getting our ass kicked. Am I allowed to curse?
that. No, it's because what happened? He got crossed up on defense, and then he came back on the other side, and then he had a bad pass, and then it led to that dunk. So Hardy's having a little rough time here right now. But
Yeah,
no, with the games for summer league, um, I'll be completely honest. Like I haven't been watching like much of the summer league the last couple seasons because the Mavericks have never made the draft important. So it's like why watch, right? But this year I was extremely excited, and to come to find out we only get 4 games. It was like only 4. So I agree with you there, but it's just like then you think of it like Victor Wembanyama might not be playing anymore. So what if you increase the games and then now your rookies don't play more? You get what I'm saying? So it's like it's a balancing act.
yeah.
But I guess that's why they have that 5th game if they potentially get to it.
Well, my thing was more of like team. Now you can have 3 two-ways.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of teams are, immediately right after draft is over, seeing like, hey, player X didn't get drafted. I really like him. I'm signing him into a two-way. And then there
Mm-hmm.
are other teams who wait until after summer league, and then they find 1 or 2 two-ways and sign them.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about those guys that are like 95% sure that they could get a two-way. It's just that teams already have 2 or 3 other spots filled. So, 95% of the two-way contracts are out of the league. So those 17 or so players fighting for those two ways, they're down to only like 8 or so spots. I
Mm-hmm.
just would like to see more games so that those guys that might get a two-way could improve themselves that, yeah, I'm worth a two-way contract. And a two-way
Mm-hmm.
is not that much. I mean, what is it? It's like 50,000 a season or something.
Let me see.
Because I'm
I
pretty
think
sure,
AJ lost.
because I'm almost certain that when you get an NBA game, you get the minimum pay for an NBA game, which is whatever it is. But I
Mm-hmm.
want to say if you never get called up, it's like 50,000. 50,000 is
Mm.
pretty good. I mean, hey, I wish I got paid 50,000 for playing
Play
basketball.
basketball,
Or
right? Yeah. Yeah, that's it's not bad considering all of that. No, but I went to look at the Dallas Mavericks salary cap on Spotrac. Uh, they only show AJ Lawson as our two way, so I'm not sure if this was like completely a detailed representation of our two ways. But
that's
they don't show Mike Mouse. Yeah.
that was Lawson.
Um.
I can't. Sometimes I can't
Yeah.
tell who.
Yeah, that was Lawson. I got that dunk. But by the way, I put the StreamYard link on here, guys. If in case anybody else wants to hop on and chit chat, throw some questions out there, or whatever the case may be, feel free. It's a how would I put it? It's a safe space, man. So no opinion is a wrong opinion. No, none of that, man. We're here to just talk Mavs basketball. Richard K says, so the one thing I have not gotten is every G League player able to be signed by any team. Yeah, there's things in the new CBA that I don't understand. One of them is the whole, which was, I don't know if you were on Twitter the other day, Big Fat, where the whole Matisse Thybulle, the whole midnight thing. I understood it as the moment you get the offer sheet and you sign it at 12 p.m. Eastern time, you had 24 hours from that time to match the offer sheet. And out of nowhere, it became 36 hours. So I was just completely confused by it. I think the new CBA is going to take time for us to get used to it. But like Richard, G League player, offer sheets, this thing is so confusing sometimes.
I'm,
Oh, we got ripped again. Derek Lively.
I don't really go onto Twitter that often. If I am
Mhm.
on there, I'm just checking, you know, other accounts because I'm a big soccer guy. Like
Nice.
I'm actually a soccer coach where I
Oh,
live
nice.
at. So if I'm on there, I'm just trying to check out, European soccer, which they play at 2 o'clock, and I'll be saying like, okay, what happened when I was asleep when they're doing, stuff way in the morning, stuff like that.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's pretty neat. Yeah, did not know you was a soccer coach, man.
yeah.
And,
I
and,
mean,
and soccer's a
I mean,
whole different beast too.
yes. I mean, soccer. I soccer is my favorite sport.
Mhm.
Basketball is my second favorite sport. Hockey is my third favorite sport. I mean,
Mm.
I just love sports. But
Same, man.
soccer,
Same.
I just love it because it's one of those games where it's free flowing. You can do whatever you want. I don't I don't have to draw up plays. I can just say like, "Hey, this is how we play." Players, you figure out how you're gonna get it there. Like, of course, I help them decide how to get there, but I don't have to tell them like you know pick
Step
and
by
roll.
step.
Yeah, I don't have to tell them we're doing a pick and roll between Hardy and Lively. We're putting Lawson in one corner, Omax in the other corner, and whoever else out there. And Lively, you're going to do a short roll. You're gonna stop at the free throw line. We want
Right.
some. I don't have to tell them the whole entire play. I can just basically say like, "Hey, get it when you're in the final third. We want to get as many shots on goal. Like, I don't care if it's inside or outside the box. Figure it out. Take whatever shot you want. Like, you think that you can score from 27 feet, 27 yards out. Hey,
Yeah.
take the shot. I'm not going to care as long as you get in the shot on target.
Hmm.
Because I play a hyper attacking style.
Hmm.
I, I, I keep telling my players because I coach middle school 10 to 12 year olds. I tell them I much rather lose a game 5-4 than win a game 1-0 because defense will get you places, but if you can't do anything on offense, people will pay money to see you play. Okay, so
Yep.
if you want to be a pro athlete in anything, be great at offense, but put the effort in on defense. That's what I
Yep.
tell them. But I set them up to where they can succeed in defense. I will put them in a 4-4-2 block. So
Mm.
it's hard to break them down, and when we attack, we can easily counter. But that's just my short offense soccer thing.
Yeah, there's a lot of strategies of soccer,
Yeah,
so that's pretty interesting to know how you coach it, man. I don't know if you're watching, but McKinley Wright needs to run this offense
yeah,
because Jaden Hardy and what he has done early on, like there were some passes he was forcing. Um, I don't know what it is. Is that who shot that corner three? And then Key could have passed it up on a fast break to McKinley Wright. Instead, he took it all the way to the hole and missed the layup. And so looks like we're just kind of running some hero ball a little bit here. But there goes AJ Lawson too. Throws it up, got fouled.
hmm
Is that AJ Lawson? Has to be. I believe.
yeah. That was Lawson.
Yeah. Yeah, we're playing some hero ball
But
out here, man.
yeah,
Uh,
that's kind of what summer league is. It's people are gonna try to get their own stats because, like I was saying, there are gonna be like those 17, 18 guys that believe that they're worth a two-way that
yeah.
aren't that don't have a two-way, so they have to prove themselves some way somehow. So they want to put up stats, good or bad. They're gonna someone's gonna. I mean, Hardy, he got nearly 20 shots last game. If he
Yep.
doesn't get 20 shots this game, there's going to be another 20 shots for someone to take. Somebody's got to step up and take those 20 shots.
That's
Why
true.
not it be someone who's fighting for a two-way? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, we know Lawson's got a two-way, but I mean, if he didn't, why not take those 20 shots?
Yeah. Well, it looks like Mike Miles made the game, and it looked like Silva just made a little free throw jumper, free throw line jumper there. Gav says, TGK, I remember you asking who would be the best non-franchise big man. Miles Renner, who do you think would be the best big man you think would fit the Mavs? Who do you think Big Fat realistically possibility to be acquired during the trade season? Okay, during the trade season, honestly, to me, I think during the trade season, who would be the best big man we could possibly get? And let's say like it's going to involve TSJ and like some second rounders, maybe McGee. If this quote unquote Atlanta deal doesn't fall through, and during the season, I feel like the Clippers might have a bad season, or they might have. It just depends how these teams go. I think if the Cavs have a rough season, they'll get off of Jared Allen ASAP. But if the Clippers come out sluggish, there's a chance they get Zubac, and so I think those are a little bit more realistic. What do you think?
Well, I had kind of two questions. Did he mean like at the trade deadline or before the season?
Because no, it says during the trade season, so like during the season.
Okay, I'm kind of with you, but I don't really want to get Allen. I think if you're going to have two centers and you're going to have them both be defensive-minded centers, you want them to have different skill sets. You kind of want one to be more of a perimeter defender that can switch, and one that is more of a bigger body that can bang in the post. So I'm not sure I would go with Allen, but I'm not sure that Zubac is the person I would go for. But Zubac probably is the best one. But I do hope that this Atlanta three-way trade goes down and we do get Clint, because I do think Clint is the best realistic trade option we have, because we can get off of, I mean, Clint's 2 years at $20 million each. We get off of Tim, who is redundant at this point because we got Hardy and we got Curry. So there's no point in having a guy that's just chucking up threes that make them at like 31% half the time anyway. So there's that. So I would say Clint is my number one realistic trade option, but if he goes into the season, I don't see him getting traded from Atlanta, because they will have probably get they're already thin at the center position, so they would need to somehow get a center back in a trade. So I would think that they don't want to trade him now when they could easily trade for another center. So I don't think in the season that would happen. It had to happen before the season where they could get another one.
Yeah.
But Clinton would be my number one guy.
Same if it was possible, for sure. Larry has just joined the conversation. What's up, Larry? How you doing, man?
What's good, boss? Hope y'all doing well. Y'all blessed and highly flavored.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's going on, man? What are you thinking so far in this? What you seen in this game?
No, I'm not watching the game. I'm actually relying on you right now. I'm driving.
Okay. I got you. Right now,
it's much.
Right now, the Sixers are up 28-20 with a minute and 26 seconds to go. I forget who number 27 is. I don't even got the rosters up, but we are on offense. We're attacking. Nice little pass there. Corner three got blocked. Philadelphia, they came out with a lot of effort. And it looks like our Mavs are having a kind of struggling to match it. But McKinley Wright was doing solid there when he was running the offense. But Jaden Hardy.
I'm hoping today.
Oh, go ahead.
Obviously, I'm hoping today they tell Jaden, hey, because you can tell they're trying to turn him into a Kyrie. All right, we want you to be able to facilitate. This should be the game where they tell him, take a step back. We don't want you to shoot that much. We want to see you be able to pass. Shoot on open shot. Take your open shot. You see clear lanes to drive, take those. But we want to see you be able to facilitate the ball properly. That's what this game should be. Because if he can show it this game, I'm cool with you pulling Jaden Hardy out of the rest of the summer league. If not, let him play another game.
Yeah, I would say early on he was, just from what I was able to see, because I'm looking back and forth on the screen, but early on some of the passes he was doing, they were kind of forced, and like there was some passes were risky. Like he threw it between like two defenders. It got to Silva, but it wasn't like the best option at that point. So hopefully the rest of the game looks better for him. But early on, it was looking kind of rough. Chico says, "Love Lively." Gav says, "I'm from London. I guess that's what that means. Big fat, so grew up with football, soccer. I'm born and bred Tottenham fan. But who you support, Big fat?" He says, "Hopefully not Arsenal."
No. I mean, the question is which league? Because I kind of have a favorite team from each league, but my all-time favorite is AC Milan. I like second most Champions Leagues ever. We're tied with the second most Serie A, the Italian league, champions ever. I think we got 3 or 4 Italian cups. So we're one of the best Italian leagues teams ever. So there's that. But for England, yeah, I'm an Arsenal fan. I'm sorry. Like, I mean, you can't hate who's the Arsenal coach? Arteta. You can't hate his style of basketball. If you do, I mean, not basketball, his style of football. If you do, there's something wrong with you. It is beautiful to watch.
Well, whatever set we just ran for the Dallas Mavericks, that was a beautiful set. Just Omax missed a 3, but it looks like we got a dunk on the other way. Who is number 23? Number 23 is McKinley. No, number 27.
That was 27.
Brandon Randolph with a nice little one-handed jam right there. 33 seconds ago. Philadelphia 29.
That's the same guy that was showing flashes last game. Randolph.
Looks like Prosper's bringing the ball up the court with 25 seconds to go. Mike MAVS telling people to chill out, holding the rock. Gonna let the shot clock go down. He's just letting it go down. Pretty sure he's waiting for a Silva pick. Here comes Silva. He didn't come all the way up. Here goes Mike MAVS with a layup. Foul. All right. That was a weird little play there. I know what they were trying to do there.
You said Silva didn't come all the way up to set the pick?
Yeah, he came up and then kind of just stopped, and it looked like he was asking for it at the at the top of the key, and then Mike MAVS just said, "Forget it, I'll just take it." But Alex says agreed. Wright needs to start running it. Yeah, McKinley Wright was running the offense a little bit better from what I saw. Chico says Lawson shot that corner 3 from earlier. Alex says Silva has been one of the most notable players in Summer League so far. He's been giving the ball like crazy the past 2 games. I sense the sarcasm. Shout out to the We Talk Mavs member King Stradamus. Oh, let me get this sound effect for you, bro. Here we go. Appreciate it, man. With a $9.99 donation. Thank you, sir. But he said that's for Rel. So yeah, it's funny when people compete with super chats, but I appreciate it, man. That'd be crazy, man. King also said Rel's trying to beat me the super chats. Richard K says I don't have ESPN. You got all the others, so don't have the game. Richard, I don't know if I could do a private chat, but there's a specific link out there, bro. There's a specific link out there. Gav says, TGK, I got love for you, but tonight you're reading my messages like you've been drinking with Stone Cold. Rumor has it he gave you that shirt on the way out the bar. I'm playing, obviously. Respect. I appreciate it, man. Speaking of Stone Cold, I had went to the Fort Worth. Good thing we're on commercials going into the second quarter. Um, I had went to the Fort Worth. What the hell is it called? The Fort Worth Honky Tonk Bar or whatever. And Stone Cold was there promoting his beer, and I ended up going, and we did a little toast prior to WrestleMania, prior to him main eventing the next night. So, yeah, man, I, I definitely have a hard time reading sometimes for sure. Because you, I wish I could show you on my screen, but it'd be so much stuff going on in here. It's kind of hard to keep up. But I appreciate it, man. So I think the first quarter ended what 31-24.
That sounds about right. I mean, that's what ESPN has the score at.
Gotcha.
So yeah,
ESPN. Let's see if they got a live box score for Summer League. Kendra Andrews is out there interviewing people. Shout out to Kendra Andrews. Summer League. Trying to see if I can find a live box score because I actually want to see what the. There it goes. Box score. Okay, so right now, Derek Lively is 1-for-1 from the field with 3 rebounds, 1 assist, no blocks yet. Omax Prosper is 0-for-2 from the 3 and 0-from-2 from the field, no points, no stats necessarily at the moment, but his defense doesn't show on the stat sheet like that. Jaden Hardy is 0-for-3 with 2 rebounds, 1-for-2 from the free throw line, and he has 1 turnover. It felt like he had way more turnovers than that, but he has 1 point right now. McKinley Wright, 2-for-3 from the field, 1-for-1 from the free throw line, with 5 points, 2 turnovers. AJ Lawson, 1-for-5 from the field, but he has 5 points. He's been to the line he shot 4 free throws. Silva, he's got 5 points. He's a +5 today. And then Mike Miles, he has 3 rebounds. And for a 6'2 guy, he getting some rebounds out here. And Brandon Randolph with 2 points as well with that one slam dunk. So right now, what we have on the basketball court is Prosper, Mike Miles, Derek Lively. I believe that's McKinley Wright. Nice little pass there. 3 seconds ago. Omax with a nice little dribble. But looks like he got fouled. Okay.
mm-hmm.
They took that all the way down to the final seconds of that shot clock.
Yeah.
If
Again,
Omax could develop an offensive game, like an offensive game.
yeah, like
In a
Kawhi.
Yeah, like King mentioned, he doesn't have to be the Kawhi, right? But if he
Right.
could just be a threat, man, it will make the game so much more easier for Luka
It's
as
kind
well.
of like with the Thibault. If he's got the tools to be a superstar, like
Mm-hmm.
his defense is already there. He made 2 all defensive teams. If he could just, I mean, kind of like with Ben Simmons, just get that like 3-throw jumper down to be where like it's automatic. Teams are gonna play you differently,
Right.
but he never like changed. Like his threes did fall
Ooh.
for Portland, so hopefully that keeps falling for him. But it's kind of like after the first year where what's his name uh for the Lakers, not the Lakers, the Knicks, uh number 30, what's his name?
Uh, um, dang, what is his name? I'm drawing a
I
blank
want to
because
say that's not even close. He was drafted by the Lakers with the number 7 pick. I know that, but I can't remember. He went to Kentucky.
Julius Randle? Julius
What was
Randle?
his name?
yeah, Julius
Yeah,
Randle.
Julius Randle?
Yeah, Julius
Yeah.
Randle.
I'm saying when you said
Like,
drafted by the Lakers and on the Knicks, Julius Randle.
Yep.
right. I like Derek Favor was coming to my head. I was like, that's not right. But no, like, it was like after his 1 year in in New Orleans where he shot like 35%. People were saying like, well, he can shoot the three, and then the next year he shot like 27% again. I was just like, it's just a flash in the pan, but you got to keep working at it because now he's like close to 40% automatic every season. So if he can
Mhm.
prove it, I
Well, I think
believe it.
Julius Randle is the weird outlier. I think like for play, this is the reason why like I said I don't want Aiden. Players like Julius Randle and Aiden stay in their head a lot, and if things are not
Mhm.
good or comfortable for them, they become
Unhappy.
considered good, but not the best it can be.
Mm.
Like Julius Randle, you see him play. He honestly looked miserable. Like I actually feel bad for the guy now. It's not even funny no more. And
Yeah,
you
but
see
That's
I
how
a
think
the
pro.
fan base affects his game.
it's more of the fact that ownership, well, past ownership and the coach just didn't believe in him. Like I understand you got to ride players every now and then, but it always seemed like how people keep saying like Rick was bad to to his players, and that's true. But it just seemed like anytime uh Aiden would do something good, it would just be like you could have done something better, and Monty Williams would just like beat him down to nothing, and he would just get 18 to 10 on no effort. Like shows you how talented he is. It's just that
Let me ask the question then. Since we're gonna take a step back because it's still trade season. Aiden came in the league putting up 16 and 10, right?
yeah,
Aiden is now in the league for what? Five. Lucas at 6. Aiden's at 6. Aiden is only
yeah.
at 18 and 10. How much do we blame that on Aiden? Honestly, like how? When do we point the finger at Aiden? Because if you're in year 6, even if you're miserable, you should still be able to put up more than 18 and 10 in year 6.
I mean, but scoring is more about in the NBA is about how because he's a big man. He can't. It's like in the old days where the point guard's job was to get the ball to the big man. Big man can't get the ball and score by themselves. Unless you're Jokic or Embiid or some of these point centers now, he's not that type though. So he's got to demand the ball from other people. But I would probably say it's like 20% Aiden. Aiden has got to get. He's just got to grow up. He's like you can pout, but you can't just pout forever. Like okay, you got paid. How? Why are you mad? I get paid 32 million a season.
Because
Like,
he wanted a max contract. I
well, you
finally
got
like
a
took some time
contract.
to go look back. He didn't. An actual max
Yes,
contract would
you
have been
did.
more than that. The 200 million. No, he got a
No,
max
no,
from
no, that's
another
a
team.
max contract. Like
Yeah,
he signed a 4-year max contract with Phoenix, which is the max he could get from Phoenix, not from Phoenix, from Indiana.
okay.
And
This is
Phoenix,
this is, but that's it. It's a max from Indiana. Phoenix matched it. The actual max
yeah, and
max he could have got. The base level
it's
max
still
is
a max
200 million,
contract,
but it's not the
but
max he wanted.
right.
If
And I'm
I'm gonna be here with y'all, I'm on my actual max contract. Y'all
and
match the max that this team was gonna give me just because you knew it was cheaper.
right, but I mean, if he wanted more money, why didn't he just kind of do what PJ Washington did? Sign the 1-year
Ooh.
qualifying offer, become an unrestricted free agent this summer, and then you would have seen teams pay him gobs of money to become and be their
Because
starting center.
Phoenix didn't give him a qualifier offer. They let him test the market so we could give him a max. Like if you actually go back, Phoenix never gave him a qualifier offer. They
I
waited for
don't.
someone to give him his contract and they matched it.
I don't mean to interrupt, but a few items from this game. Jaden Hardy definitely ran the last couple of sets that he ran a lot better than he did earlier in the game. But the one player that has been sticking out right now is Taze Moore. Taze Moore. I don't know if I'm saying his name correctly, but he has changed his game offensively for the Mavs. Dang, Jalen Hart just got blocked off the backboard, but Taze Moore ended up getting hitting a 3-pointer for Hardy on a drive where Hardy drove in, kicked out to Taze, and he made a three. Then he got a dunk. And then he threw an alley oop perfectly to Lively. So we got an alley oop highlight with Lively tonight. That is one side for the Mavericks. And then on the other side, Terquavion Smith from the 76ers is beating our ass, dogs. He is killing us right now. But those are some quick notes. The 76ers are up 41-34 on your Dallas Mavericks. Alex says, what do y'all think about Oubre, T. Ross, TJ Warren still out there if nothing else happens? I am on the side of if we're not going to do anything else with the mid-level, to go and get a Oubre and put Curry into the mid-level so you can save the biennial for next year. What are y'all quick thoughts on that?
Say the biennial. Anything you can do to say the biennial. You seeing right now the type players you can get for $5-6 million for $5 million. There's no reason to waste it right now just on Curry. I like Seth. Seth seems really cool, but I could save that money for next year and get another player because I don't know how many years Seth still has in the league.
Which player out of Oubre, T. Ross, and TJ would you be interested in?
Oubre
is a forward, so I want him more. I'm trying to remember. T. Ross is a guard, ain't he? I don't need no more guard.
Yeah,
he's a more of a 2 guard, but he has been known to play the 3.
I don't need no more guard.
But he can't play like more than 60 games in a season. He's always injured.
Yeah,
60 games is not a problem. The team's only 80. He's not gonna play that much anyway.
Yeah, but I'm
like
just saying,
we already got it. Huh?
60 games was like his maximum he's played. Like I think his average is like 42. Is like just over half.
Oh, well,
y'all mind if I play this Grant Williams interview right quick?
Nah, do that.
It's live.
On the team, or the young guys like Omax, AJ, Derek, who really can contribute, and we're going to be out there competing with one another. Hopefully, we get to go to training camp anytime sooner rather than later because basketball, we all miss it.
What was your reaction when you first heard that you were going to get traded and you were coming out to Dallas?
I was excited, playing with another talent in Luka and Kyrie, both great personalities, both great guys that I've had experience with, and then be able to play for a great organization like Dallas. I remember growing up watching Dirk and the guys like that, J. Kidd, which is kind of crazy to play for him. So it's a special time for me, and thankful to be able to be a part of an organization that wants me and really use my skill.
You mentioned 2 of your new teammates in Luka and Kyrie. What kind of potential do you have with those 2 players? What can you create there?
Absolutely. With the amount of star power we have, those 2 can carry games one or the other. And we also have a bunch of guys around them that can really impact the game and impact winning, whether it's on the defensive or offensive end. Tim, guys who can score, but also guys who can defend. So I feel like this team's very versatile. We can do a lot of different things, whether that's switching up matchups defensively or playing a different way on offense, whether it's hit and cut or even just playing with ball-dominant guys and being able to knock down shots off open shots and open shooters. So we have a lot of things that we can do.
And for you personally, how do you see yourself fitting in with this group? What are your personal goals as you head to this new chapter?
Yeah, my own personal goals have always been just winning, impact the winner however I can, and make sure I make the locker room as light as possible because it's a long season and we all have to have a certain level of joy and appreciation for one another because we're fortunate to be on this team, be in the position that we're in. We're fortunate to be able to have some fun and hopefully win some games. So we'll be there to cheer each other on and also build a locker room.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Grant.
Yeah, good interview. Good interview by Grant Williams there. And,
yeah, it sounds like to me that everybody, I'm liking the sound that everybody kind of knows, hey, the rookies are our focus. I don't know if everybody's paying attention, but literally, I have not seen an interview with anybody that's a Mav where they don't bring out the rookie's name. And I really like that.
Yeah.
Because it used to feel like our rookies were just afterthoughts.
Mm-hmm. I mean, with not getting the quote unquote stopgap center, or since we already had him, I guess, in Dwight Powell, and now we have Rashawn Holmes, we're gonna have to use him. We're gonna have to rely on them, honestly. So, I do like that they are making them know that making it known they are going to be a part of this, even this season. I want to point out Taze Moore. He is killing it. The minutes that he's been out there have been hella productive. I don't know if you're seeing that, Big Fat. What do you think?
I
He's
mean,
three for three, 1 for 1 from the 3-point, 2 offensive rebounds, 1 assist, 7 points. Like he's making key plays, key defensive plays as well. I'm pretty
oh,
impressed by Taze
oh,
Moore.
for Dallas. Okay, I was looking at the Philadelphia stat line. I was like, who? I don't see no more, but yeah, I mean, he's been doing great so far. I think he might be our best player out there, and that's
Tonight.
saying nothing considering we can't make a shot. like, like the probably the next closest player you can say is having a good game would be Wright. Like the guy is
Yeah.
4 or 5 and 1 from the line. So I
Yeah.
mean, saying nothing, but like he looks like he's got some game. Like I would like him to be on the G League. I don't know if he's good enough to be on Dallas. The big
Yeah.
roster, but you never know. There's always one or two surprises from the summer league.
Yeah, there was a missed shot, and he went up and got it with one hand and had he had the awareness to put it back up with one hand. It was pretty impressive. I was like,
Yeah,
okay, giving
he
us a little
looks like,
spark.
he's got some bounce in him. I
Yeah.
like him. Like I'm saying, I'll take him on the G League team. I just don't know if he's got NBA skills.
Yeah.
This is only 2 summer league games. That could change a lot if he
Mhm.
gets more game time the next 2.
So I'm gonna ask you guys because I'm not watching.
Go ahead. You're
I couldn't
kind of
hear you.
you're kind of cutting in and out, Larry. Yeah, you completely cut out, Larry. Can't hear you.
Yeah. I mean, so far, I gotta say this. If his question was, which I think it was like, what do you think about the team so far? It's mixed bags. You got some good and some bad. You got some good from Derek Lively. Get more. I mean, I think he got like 4 rebounds in the whole of 16 minutes last game. He just got 4 rebounds already, but he's got to work on
Mhm.
those fouls. And I mean, if Prosper's shots not falling, you're not gonna see it in the box score. But we were, but I don't care about stats in summer league. I only care about effort and showing that you got something. And we know those two are gonna be on the big time roster anyways. They're first round picks. They have to be.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think Lively already has 4 fouls. Larry, are you back? Can you hear us?
Yes, I'm back.
Okay. All right, go ahead. What was the question you had?
I think y'all kind of answered it. I was asking since y'all on my eyes right now, how are we looking on defense? Our rotation is our guys actually being able to make the proper switches. Right now, I know we're losing, but what we need right now to see how not our starting 5 of G League is doing with our defense.
I,
So
I said
Omax, Prosper, Jaden, and Lawson, whoever's the 5th one.
those guys are playing good defense. I wouldn't say it's but uh overall, I say that they're making the correct switches. I don't think that they're guarding it spectacularly well or anything, but they're doing their job. That's what I can say.
Yeah, I don't want to be too hyper critical, but there's been plenty of times Hardy's been getting beat off the dribble.
Yeah,
But they have made like long range threes, like probably about 5-6 feet from the 3-point line. So Without those long range ones, is probably a closer game than a 11-point game or a 12-point game. Uh, but that's been kind of the issue with the first game as well. Our 3 point how would I say, the defense. We're not protecting that line or running players off of that line early on. It looks like we do get confused on switches, like for those 3 points if it gets too deep into the shot clock. But I mean, the effort's there. It's just I think Jaden Hardy's initial defense, he gets beat off the dribble and then it opens everything up. But Omax just tried to do a fadeaway and it got blocked. Miles kicks it out to a 3. We drained it. Okay, we got some points. We're back on the board. But it is 52 to 40 with 2 minutes to go. I don't think they're playing 12-minute halves. I mean 12-minute quarters. So that lets you know how many points we're giving up right now defensively.
I think it's 10-minute quarters. I think
Yeah.
I think it's 10-minute quarters with 10 fouls.
Yeah, so even for to be giving up 54 points with 2 minutes to go and 10-minute quarters, that's a lot. Prosper got
Yeah,
fouled.
but
Yep.
I'm
Go
not
ahead.
expect. We know from the last game, our off the bench guys are nothing but shooters. There's no real defense there. Silva was brought in to kind of help with the defense, but we can forget about that idea.
Well, we do have a
So
lot of guards though, for sure.
that's what I'm saying. I don't want no more guard. I swear, if we
Yeah.
sign another guard, I'm gonna lose it.
Jay
Yeah,
Haney says your current team can always give you more and for a longer period. He also says if you took the what's that QO, he will
qualifying
still
offer.
he will still be limited on what he could accept. Phoenix could do a salary increase at 8%, then other teams can only offer 5% raises. I guess he's talking about the Aiton deal. Yeah, because Phoenix could have gave him that super max, and Aiden had to go get that max deal from Indy to get a deal, which is messed up. I mean, in the scheme of things, like Phoenix has just been playing like hardball with him the entire time. Jane Hardy
Right.
on the break got fouled. So Derek Lively, Jaden Hardy, Prosper. Looks like Lawson is out there as well. Who else is out there? They're just showing a guy on a cell phone. I don't know who that is.
Wasn't that Daryl Morey? Who's
Is that Daryl Moore?
Well, I
I never
saw
put the.
I don't know that
Go ahead.
who you're talking about.
That might be
He's
Daryl Moore. Yeah, that's Daryl Moore.
He's the chubby little older
Yeah,
white guy.
yeah, that's him.
No.
Well, the Mavs are cutting the lead. It is 47 to 54. So for all of the nitpicking I've been doing, they are in the game. That is a good thing.
Yeah.
Smith, number 36 from the 76ers, if he puts a shot up, looks like it always goes down. They're taking deep shots and they're making them.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not mad at the defense if you're taking like 34-foot footers, and Hardy took it to the lane, missed, but Prosper with a steal and a dunk, nice.
Yep.
So
If
they're
you-
active.
If you
They're
make
active
a
out there.
free range 3, my hat's off to you because that's unstoppable unless you're like Kawhi or Thibault. Someone that's
Oh
super.
my god! You
How
saw
do you
that?
just pass the ball off the guy's foot?
That
It's
layup
like-
he made was crazy on Lively. Yeah, Hardy is more passive today for sure. Like he's not pulling shots he was pulling in the first game. Yeah.
Ooh, another deep
Yeah,
three.
I think I honestly do think from what Dudley was talking, they're going to have him switch it up, either game by game or quarter by half, quarter by quarter, to see if he can play differently. They want him to be a Kyrie. They want when Kyrie contract is over with, they don't have to re-sign Kyrie.
Yeah, you know that's what I was thinking about, Larry. That Kyrie contract aligns perfectly with the time frame when you have to re-sign Hardy, and if he could show you he could quote unquote replace the Kyrie production, then either Kyrie ends up going somewhere else for a different deal. We could get Kyrie at a cheaper deal and keep both. But Hardy's going to be able to make Kyrie more of a not expendable asset, but an asset you don't necessarily need to bring back. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If he gets there.
Yeah, I
That's
agree.
if he gets there. That's if he gets there.
But the only problem is this is what every team has been trying to do with Hardy, and it hasn't worked. I'm having faith.
Mm.
I really do have faith. I know I might sound pessimistic about it, but I have faith if you put him in the lab, he has to get better at least a little bit.
Yeah.
And because I don't need
Hopefully
him
not.
to average, I don't need him to average 6, 7 assists. No, honestly, I need you to average like 4 or 5. 3,
Yeah.
we'll still be okay.
Yeah, 3 to 4 would be perfect.
No, I think they're trying to make him more of a Lou Williams, like that small guard who you can say like, go get me a bucket, and then he can also pass the ball. I think Lou Williams' highest was like 4.5 assists. I think that's what they want to make Hardy. I don't think they are. They see that his unless he makes a dramatic switch from barely. I'm gonna say barely pass the ball, but I mean like he can barely pass the ball to being like a Tyrese Halliburton level passer. Like I think they're just looking for him to be that off the bench scorer that can get you a handful of assists because his gravity is gonna pull someone's over and you can have a quarter open three.
But the way I'm seeing it is like, think about JB. Jalen Brunson, I still don't think Jalen Brunson averaged 6 assists. I could be wrong, but that's what they want. That's why I
Yeah.
say it's a Kyrie type because Kyrie, if he wants to, yes, he can go get you 8 assists a game. He can go get you
Yeah.
12 assists a game if
Mhm.
Kyrie wants to. But Kyrie is more of a shake and bake. I can score on you, and I can also go get 5 to 6 assists a game. And that's kind of what, if you think about it, that's kind of what Jaden Hardy is. He got a little shake and bake in him. We got the perfect person to help him with it a little bit more. And Sham God, he can go get you a bucket, but can you run the offensive facility?
Yeah. That'll be left to be seen. All right, guys, that was the end of the first half. Richard has said J Kid plays all guards and Dwight, Larry. And he followed up by stating that the stat line shows free throws are great, but 3-point shooting is lacking today. But
So
hey,
I
man,
think
oh, go ahead.
say go be a college team.
It's basically what we're doing tonight. But hopefully the second half is a lot better for this team. But yeah, man, I'm about to head on out of here. I appreciate y'all hopping on. Any last words before we get up out of here?
No,
Larry said I'm out.
not really. My only thing is, I don't care about the scores. Like I've been saying, I just want to see effort, and I think I'm seeing effort, which is good.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what summer league is about: effort. And if you're a star player like Wemby, you should be a star player. You should go out and dominate. And he did, and he called it quit because the guy's 6'5", like barely 200 pounds. You got to protect him because he's gonna get injured if he doesn't add some muscle. I mean, at some point, he can't be Kevin Durant, And Kevin Durant is skinny, but he's skinny with muscles, though. He's, I think, listed at 6'10" at 240. He's got muscles that you just can't see. He's not Giannis.
Yeah, he's not built like that. But all right, guys, I appreciate you, Big Fat. I'm gonna go ahead and put you in the background there. Thank you so much. It has been a good one, man. I hope I could do another pregame show Wednesday. If not, for sure Friday. Just Wednesday, it's a time conflict there. But I'll definitely let y'all know on if you want to follow me on any of my socials. You could catch them right here. But again, man, thank y'all so much for being on the pregame / watch along show. It's been your boy TGK. Gonna catch y'all on the next one.